Hello, hello, hello. It's a brand new day, and this is our morning connection. How are you doing this morning? I am Skip LaCour. I'm so glad you are here joining me for our daily connection, our daily ritual, our habit, our discipline, our mental toughness conditioning, especially designed for older men with busy, productive lives. That's what I'm all about at this stage of life. We got to take on the day with a sense of urgency. That's what I'm here to do. You and I, we're accountability partners. Just checking in, get our minds right to start the day. And this connection, I want to talk about how to be more optimistic. How to be more optimistic. There's something that I say as we sign off, just give you some things to remind you of, give myself some things to remind myself of, is to expect the best. Expect the best out of every situation. Expect that this show, I'm just going to come to you with energy and passion. It's just going to come through me. Something's going to come through me that is going to hit you right when you need it as you take on this day. And you're going to come back every single day because you need some of this mental toughness conditioning to get that edge, to get your mind right. And I'm going to expect that we just continue just an amazing relationship through this morning connection. And all of what I hope that you get out of it, or what I plan for you to get out of it, that I think about it, is going to happen. I'm going to expect the best, all right? So how to be more optimistic, that's what I'm going to talk about in our morning connection today. In a moment, I am going to acknowledge you for being here, whether you're watching me live on Instagram. Hello, Instagram, so glad you are here. Whether you're watching me on Facebook, we're building quite a tribe over on Facebook. But Facebook, guys, I tell you, I really appreciate you liking, loving, sharing what we're doing here every single morning with this mental toughness conditioning, with Morning Connection. Because I tell you, Instagram is catching up already. And we've just been doing it for a couple days. All right. So I appreciate the likes, loves, the comments, share it. Hey, if you have some men in your tribe who can use this mental toughness conditioning, bring them along. We'd love to have them join our special group of men. In a moment, I'm going to say hello to you, so make sure we say good morning. I love to start the day off saying good morning to you. And to let you know how I come up with these topics, it's a journey that I'm going through. It's a journey that my wife and I are going through, my family's going through, right? What I observe when I'm looking on social media, a lot of times, we share our lives, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our ups or downs, everything in between, whether we want to or not on social media. If you're an observer of human nature, if you are a student of personal development, you can't help but observe it. But really, it's what I take. I talk to men all over the world every single day through my one-on-one coaching, intense 1-hour sessions every single day. I'm talking to one, we do it on a weekly basis, right? We got a designated time and day that I coach you through, if that's something that you want, to get you accountable, focused, get that imagination going as you work towards your goals. And so it's this intimate, continuing relationship that I just love with my guys. The challenges in life, they seem to come up over and over again in different shades and forms. And so I can't help but take all this information that I observe, because I have this perspective of talking to so many men just like you and me, to share it with you. And that's what I come to you. It's some of the common challenges. So when you watch this Morning Connection, you say, wow, man, that's exactly what I need. How did you know that? How did you know that that's what I was going through? He put that right spin, made me think about it. Right? Use your willpower, focus, energy, and time, that imagination, those talents you already have, just make you a little bit sharper to use what you already have. That's because you and I are not alone, and that's what I want to share as we go through this Morning Connection. As I come up with something every single day, as I come to you so early in the morning, start our day. All right, so now is the time. I would want to say hello. Continue to say hello. even if you're watching this on a replay version, I know it's afternoon, it's evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. You don't always listen to the morning, and you don't always watch or listen in the morning. And I know that that you're not always going to watch me live, but you're making this a part of your day, your daily discipline, right? Isn't that true? Hello, Mohammed. Hello, Denise. Good morning to you. All right, Masashi. Hello. Good to have you here. See who we have over on Instagram. Let's see here. So keep on posting all of your comments. I'm going to say hello to you in a moment. So how to be more optimistic. I tell you, that is something that we can always get better at, right? It's a skill set. But there's, as I come to you and give you some things to think about that apply to all of us. Just give you something to think about. I don't necessarily always have the most brilliant strategy from getting to point A to point B, this place that you're in right now, to where you want to go. I'll share some of the distinctions that have worked for me and for some of the men who I know that I've observed. But more than anything, it's just giving you something to think about, and then you apply it to your situation. But here's the thing I want to talk about today, because we can talk about all of these topics that I bring up in Morning Connection. We can talk about them. We can talk about the top 10 challenges that you and I, men like us, go through. We can go through those top 10 and just revolve it every 10 days, talk about the same subject, getting it deeper and deeper into it, and not solving that one challenge in one of these Morning Connection episodes. We can dig deeper and deeper, hit it from a different angle, like every 10 days, right? That's the way I want you to look at all this, right? One thing that when I talk about how to be more optimistic, right? We want to expect the best. That's something I talk about. One thing I want you to think about today, here, as you go through your day, is, do you expect the best? Is it really your conscious goal to be optimistic, to expect the best? And you might be thinking, I know what you're thinking, of course I expect the best. Why would I be working so hard? Who wouldn't expect the best? Think about that. One thing that I've learned through myself, through the journey, and I've learned helping out so many men, is sometimes we're looking at the world negatively. We're preparing ourselves for the worst. The last thing we want to do is get our hopes up and it not working out. Maybe it's not our fault. Maybe when it's things that involve other people, those are the times where we can't trust. We don't have complete control, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. We don't have complete control. So because it's out of our hands, it may be sometimes, instead of getting our hopes up and facing disappointment, especially when it involves other people, they got to get you. They got to appreciate you. We hedge our bet. We're not optimistic. All right, we convince ourselves we're being realistic. We're not really expecting the best. We're expecting less, and if we get the best, that's just a bonus. Protecting ourselves, feeling in control, and you probably realize there's a lot of things that aren't in your control, even some of the things that we think are. Control is something that I find that we will settle for if we can't, if we don't feel certain that our efforts will pay off by expecting the best, right? So you're going to expect that your efforts will pay off, the other people will get you, that's all going to pay off, all this time and effort. You can expect the best, or you can say, well, that's extra, at least I'm in control. My thoughts and emotions, at least I'm not going to be disappointed. As you start your day, are you expecting the best? Are you have conversations if your job is to influence other people? All right, you don't have control of that, but do you expect the best? Right. What I've realized over time as I grow is that there's a lot of times I did not expect the best. I didn't realize that. I thought that I was just being practical. Right? Things aren't going to work out. I was preparing myself. Here's the difference when you expect the best. You access so much more imagination, creativity, your talents and resource. You find a way, you're more resourceful. The more you can get yourself to expect the best from every situation, even the ones where you don't have control, which really a lot of things in life, sometimes control is an illusion. Right? A lot of guys who are in fitness, right? I had a gentleman call me this morning and he said, his life, his career, it's uncertain. He's got hopes, he's got dreams, but it's uncertain. The best things in life, there is no certainty, right? You got to expect the best. You got to keep on working. You got to get back. You got to be resourceful, right? And he said, the thing that I feel most in control of is the gym, my training and my eating. I want to get back to that place, right? That willpower, that focus, energy, and time. It's not that he wants a great body, right? But it's that sense of control, that dieting, eating, and training and being structured, because that fitness sometimes is a 24-hour thing. If you focus on your fitness and your eating, right, it's something you get rewarded for. It's something that other people admire, right? And you look great and feel great. But is it the body that you want? Is that really, if you take it to higher and higher levels, is that really going to make your life better? Or is it the sense of control that you have by structuring that for your entire day? Again, sometimes when we can't get ourselves to expect the best, we'll go for control. And a lot of guys I know, sometimes fitness is their sense of control, but when that willpower, focus, energy, and time goes to more muscle, less body fat, deeper abs, that timing, sense of control, that willpower, focus, energy, and time, which is limited resources, it's not going to cracking the code, to expect the best and finding a way. Even if it doesn't work out very well, you can turn a bad situation to average, an average situation to good. You can turn a good situation into great, average situation to good. If you put your willpower, focus, energy, and time there, if you expect the best, it just opens up so much imagination, creativity, and resourcefulness. I realize that's probably one of the biggest things that I needed to do was start expecting the best, because I wasn't. And you see people posting, people are this, people are that. You can, and they see all the negative side in people. And again, that's practical. It seems, just look around, Skip. All right, but it's the world we put ourselves in. Expect the best, how to be more optimistic. And then just some things I want you to think about. I've talked about a lot of stuff. Are you really expecting the best? When I came to you, if you noticed, I signed on about a half hour later. It's because the technology, something that I had a pattern for, wasn't working out. And every minute while I tried point A, point B, point C, if it sounds a little bit different, my wife even came up 3 o'clock in the morning, hey, you're not doing your show, what's up, you need some help? Appreciate my wife, she's so supportive, right? And so here I am trying plan A, plan B, plan C of how to get this microphone that has worked, since, all 90 days I've been doing this in a row, and here it is this day. I still don't know the reason why. I had to go to plan B and plan C, right? Start it late, but I'm committed to you, right? But every step along the way, did I expect the best? Or, oh my God, why is this working? Whatever, right? You got to fight those thoughts. You got to expect the best, that plan B is going to work. And if you did, well, plan C will, right? It's a skill set. It's just like working out in the gym, expecting the best. We got to all work on our expect the best muscle. Right? We can't assume we're being realistic, just because we're planning on people to let us down or situations not to work out or not get our hopes up. Expect the best. Right? That's something I want you to think about when you want to know how to be more optimistic. Hello, Umar. Hello, Jason. Good to have you here. All right. Jason sees my wife there. Great. Good to have you here. Let's see on Instagram. I miss you guys. Andre Blanton. Good to have you here. Kevin. Good morning, sir. Ben is here. All right, guys. Continue. Good morning, Blanton. I appreciate you here. Again, continue posting, saying good morning, saying hello. If you got any questions, send me an email at skip@skiplacour.com. I will continue to acknowledge you all throughout the day, all throughout the week, whatever it takes. I'm so glad you are here joining me during this morning connection. Our mental toughness conditioning, our workout for our mind, I want you here every single day. I expect you to be here every day. I expect you to get so much out of it that you want to share it with your friends. Right? All right, so that's going to do it for today's morning connection. Hey, remember, when you're a little bit older, that's what this message is geared for men like us. We're a little bit older. Got to seize the day with a sense of urgency. We got to work out, train, eat, take care of ourselves. With that, sense of urgency. Maybe not with a sense of control, right? With the sense of urgency that it adds to our day. We got to connect with our family with that sense of urgency. We got more time behind us than we do in front of us. We got to produce our legacy, our mission. We've got to stay focused. We've got to expect the best. That's going to happen. We're going to do that with a sense of urgency. So think about that today. Also remember, everything in life runs in patterns. Some are more complex than others. Some you'll get right away. Some, for whatever reasons, other people seem to get it, but you can't figure out the pattern, right? And a lot of times, it's a lot of times in between figuring out the patterns. Our biggest challenge, even expecting the best, being optimistic, it's just a pattern that we need to figure out. Everything in life, every challenge can be solved. It's just a pattern. Just keep on keeping on and you'll figure out the pattern. If you need any help, you love this stuff, you want to know more about my coaching, you want some help figuring out the pattern, I've got this perspective at Insight Perspective strategies to help you figure out your biggest challenge, to figure out the pattern for yourself. Right? Expect the best from yourself, expect the best from other people, expect the best from your efforts. All right, that's how to be more optimistic, right? Expect the best from yourself, expect the best from your efforts, expect the best from other people. They will get you and the value that you provide, the message that you have to offer. How can they not get you? You are a force to be reckoned with. Have a great day.